Our big deal, and I will tell you on this one, in honor of Rosa Tralee, we're thrilled to be able to take you to Ireland, which we'll go to in just a second. This is a tradition that's long-standing at QVC. The Rosa Tralee Festival at the end of August is just something that goes back in the history of Ireland. And these Aran craft sweaters, the Aran craft sweaters were founded in 1957 by Molly Cullen, and you're about to meet the third generation of designers in the Aran craft line. So many of you have these at home. We look forward to it because we really only do it twice a year, at St. Patrick's Day and also this time of the year to celebrate Rosa Tralee. Let me take you through what you're going to get. The normal price on this, and even if you were to go to Ireland, we have more colors than any other retailers anywhere in the world, which we're thrilled and proud to be able to bring you. This price now is $98 and change. You're saving $34. Please don't hang these on a hanger, but we have no other way of showing you everything. They're 100% merino wool. This is your meadow green. Look how beautiful. We'll come close and we'll give you a close look. I just want to give you an overview. This one is your midnight blue, and I don't remember us doing a lot of midnight blue. Very denim friendly. This beautiful color is going to be your parsnip. So this is your most neutral. It's almost an oatmeal color. Then here is that gray color, our soft gray. Here's the soft gray. And then here's the wineberry. Here's the wineberry color. That's the one that I slipped on. 1,800 of you have already dialed in. This does come in a regular and also in a petite, and I will give you that information in a second. Merino wool is not scratchy. Merino wool is long wearing. You'll find that you will buy these, you store them folded. You don't have to kill them at the dry cleaner, although don't ever put them into the washer. You can air them out and they will stay fresh and beautiful. Missy length starts at 27 inches. If you want that same size, double extra small in a petite, it would start at 25 3/4. So there's about 1 1/4 inches, which is pretty standard for QVC, like for Graver or Denim & Company, a regular to petite. The length difference will be about 1 1/4 inches, so you can get an idea. 100% merino wool, made in Ireland. Made in Ireland on this one. And this is that rare occasion, and I will tell you that the price on this is going up at the end of the day on the big deal. That's why you always want to check out the noon hour. Barry Cullen is that third generation that I alluded to. He is the owner and designer and continues to bring us fabulous things. Barry, loving this brand new open front cardigan. So lovely to see you.
Oh, it's lovely to see you again, and it's great to be back here with be able to bring you these beautiful merino wool products. And I wish we'd be over there to see you in person, but it's great to be reporting to you all here from Dublin today.
Well, we're thrilled to be able to spend the day with you. We'll be celebrating actually today on QVC for certain hours and on QVC2 as well. This is our opportunity to get a big deal price before the holidays and get these made in Ireland sweaters, which are just masterpieces. They're just beautiful.
For under $100 for this much merino wool, it really is a great opportunity.
Let's go ahead and talk about the colors first, Barry, if you don't mind. And then
sure.
I always love when you take us through all the stitches because there's so much symbolism behind it. I'll turn this one around so everyone can see the greens a little bit better.
Well, I think the one thing to notice, first of all, with all of these colors is that they're all marled colors. And what we mean by a marled color is that the color isn't one solid color. There's actually two complementing colors. So on the one that you have in your hand there, that meadow green, there's actually a darker kind of almost military green and a lighter kind of leaf green. And those are spun into one single thread, and then two ends of that thread are then used to actually knit the garment. So what you get is this beautiful natural variation going the entire way through. And what it does is it adds that extra bit of texture and kind of three-dimensionality to the sweater.
Barry, the green is most limited right now. Perhaps that is a little more subtle, but when you get close, you can see it in the midnight in that beautiful navy blue.
Yeah, in the midnight there's a dark navy, and then there's a kind of almost like a night blue, and I think I think probably the midnight blue is probably my favorite color in this. It's got that real ability, as you said. It's very denim friendly. It's something that can be dressed up very easily. This could
Yes.
be this could be your sweater for wearing back to the office. It's just it's so versatile in this color.
And then probably one of the colors that always gets a lot of attention, because if you're buying this as a gift and you don't know what color to go with, how can you go wrong? This is so traditional to me.
You can't go wrong with a neutral, and that neutral, whereas then our natural merino wool would be just the kind of almost not quite an optic white, but this is the white with another element of almost like a biscuit brown going through it. So that's what we call this color, parsnip. But I think this is your go-to neutral, and if it's your first Aran sweater that you've ever got, that's a great starting place.
You have to have a parsnip color when you get your Irish sweaters and start collecting them. This gray, again, you can see the definition.
Yeah, this beautiful one. This one is another. It's the white, but then with a kind of a gunmetal or steel gray element going with it. And this one really shows off the patterns, I think, very well.
And last but not least, I jumped in this wine color, and here you could kind of really see what you're talking about.
This was a new color for us in 2022 for QVC, and what it is, it's an element of wine, but also has an element of fuchsia in it. So there's a slight purple, almost kind of heathered element to it. And I think it really creates this beautiful, rich color when the two of them are combined together.
Barry, for someone who does not know anything about Irish sweaters, I love to think of this as the Irish hug, something you'll buy once and you'll own for a lifetime.
I know, that's a lovely way of describing it, I think.
Right.
And I suppose the first thing to mention is that these are 100% merino wool. I think if people, at some point, everyone when they were young, their mother or their grandmother or sometimes their great-grandmother would have given them a hand-knit sweater that they remember as being very itchy or kind of uncomfortable against their skin. Merino wool will solve all those problems for you. It has these very long, very fine, very silky fibers that can be worn directly next to your skin. The sweater I'm wearing is an Aran craft sweater. I just have a t-shirt underneath it, and it's perfectly comfortable next to the skin. So I think if you want to change your mind about a wool sweater, merino wool and Aran crafts is the only way to go about it. But also the style of knitwear itself, excuse me, was developed on these 3 islands off the coast of Galway called the Aran Islands, which is where Aran knitwear comes from. And they would have been these fishing communities, and the wives and mothers of the fishermen would knit these robust wool sweaters with these deep, chunky kind of patterns and cables in it. And what that did is it actually captures little pockets of air within the garment itself. And that meant when they go out and they were getting like wet from the sea spray, that little pockets of air regulated their body temperature. And even if they were a little bit wet, they were still able to stay warm. And what we tried to do is to take those, I suppose, traditional workman's garments and the heritage in that, and bring it into the 21st century and make them in these unique combinations, which I think we've managed to make something that's very flattering and very feminine out of them.
Totally agree. Stay with your QVC size on this. There's no reason to go up a size. If you want it terribly oversized, then you can go up a size. But other than that, this is
agreed.
a medium. I normally wear a medium on the top. And it's totally comfortable. It's long enough. It's got pockets to it. There are no buttons with this. There's no zippers. It's a safe gift. You don't have to worry about someone being able to zip it up. And, it's not meant to, close. It's just meant to be an open front cardigan. Whether you're going to put this over a dress, whether you're going to use it as outerwear, it does not itch. And it will be something that becomes a treasure for you. Just hang it.
And because it is a merino wool sweater, your body temperature will react to it, and it will become a little bit more forgiving as you wear it.
Here's the gray for you. That is your wonderful gray, your soft gray. Here is your meadow green, most limited in the meadow green. Here's the midnight that Barry and I both absolutely love. Here's the newest color, the wine berry, and last but not least, the parsnip, which is a very traditional color. Barry, I know that you and all of our wonderful friends from Ireland are here. Thank you so much. Enjoy Rose of Tralee. We certainly love
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to talk to you again.
Thank you. Now here's the good news.